to the Baron, Vellon's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Oh, I could hide 'neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaving razor's cold and it stings. Oh yeah, forgot about that guy. Does he still have a red skull above his head? Yeah, thanks, Niels. You know what song that was? I'm gonna get my butt kicked here, Niels. I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh, now he flies. Just what I need. Oh yeah, got him. Yeah, this has a really good soundtrack. I'm gonna get it on vinyl, I think. I got the Days Gone soundtrack on vinyl. This one's really good too, and so is Skyrim. been having a lot of problems with my Wi-Fi lately. It just drops me for no reason. Like, we're in the middle of something and it drops me, so just be aware of that. I may cut out. I gotta call tomorrow and figure out what's going on. Yeah, probably. It's probably what it is. Plus, it's near the end of the month for my billing cycle, and I think my time slows down as the month ends. I don't know if that makes sense. Like earlier in the month, when I start a fresh cycle, I think there's more bandwidth. I'm not really sure how that all works. My bill is due on the 22nd, which is about a week, a little bit less than a week. I usually pay it the day before or the day of. I don't like paying them too much too early. I always try to keep it the same time each month, that way I remember, you know what I mean? So I'll probably either pay it the 21st or the 22nd. So how have you been, man? Everything all right? Yeah, I can do that, but I could have it taken out the same time every month, but I never really do that. Just in case for some reason I don't have enough, and if they take it out, I'll be overdrawn. See how my weapons look. 92 and 95, pretty good.
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang two blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men. Fall in! With the swamp to cross and those cursed crows to hunt down. Ploughing swamp. Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crones, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold, that one. Always.
Mm-hmm.
I'm helping this guy, the guy in the red coat. I'm helping him find his wife and daughter. They were kind of, well, they weren't really abducted, but they joined a witch cult. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I gotta go help this guy get his wife back. I don't have to help him, but it's just a quest that I...
Come on!
Give the devil someone.
Winds howling.
You guys are not really good fighters. I killed 3 by myself. They haven't even killed 1 yet. Oh, one of their guards got killed.
We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about.
Oh, 2 of the guards.
One time, but who the hell knows what you'll find?
I didn't realize they could die.
Brawny bird. Who? Me? Dear? None of your lot. All right, boys, let's move on. At pace. Show these horrors who's in charge.
I guess I better stay closer to them. I gotta kind of protect them. These are supposed to be like the best soldiers from their village. There's gonna be more of them. More monsters. I wonder why I can't take my sword out.
Let's have too much hooch turns into that. So next time you think to give a woman booze, don't.
Another guard died. Here's the village right up here, so it's gonna be a boss battle up here. They have to fight the 3 witches.
Witcher, why are you...
Show me what you got.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father. I know.
Doesn't he look
But
like
I've
Bud
changed.
Spencer?
Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell
The guy
her.
in the red coat. Baron wants to find his wife. Your business, I won't meddle. We better find Anna.
Stop arguing. It's stupid. We need to find Anna.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father. And I care not a bit what befalls you.
Whoa.
I remind you, we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Oh boy. Here we go.
Don't.
To beat his wife, and that's his daughter right there. She doesn't want anything to do with him. Because he smacked the wife around.
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
That's the mom.
There's a whistle.
The witches
She's a daisy.
stole her mind.
Go on.
She's nuts now.
With me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh. So take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity.
She was pregnant and the witches stole her baby and then stole her mind. So she's Looney Tunes now. She's nuts. I don't know how we can save her.
I pleaded. I begged.
Mother. It's me. Do you recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Uh-oh.
Something's coming. Get ready.
Oh, can't save her right now.
What was that?
Wolves, perhaps.
Maybe a
Didn't
werewolf.
sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
Oh.
Come. This'll be here soon.
The message seems the fact.
Oh.
The message seems the fact. Delicious. Catch you at the ball. A fight of feelings.
What was that?
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Bye. Bye for dinner. Mood bye.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell, it must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crones village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. she's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains.
The 3 witches
I
that I'm
shall take her
hunting
there.
take children and eat them. This lady, the lady that's nuts right now, she's the wife of the Baron, the guy in red. He's the Baron, the Bloody Baron they call him. And she left with the daughter, and they were practicing the dark arts like black magic. And the witches stole her mind, and they were making her round up children from the villages. And she took them out here to the swamp at that cabin you see in the background, and she was feeding them like candy and cookies and making the children plump. And then the witches would come and eat the children. That's pretty fucked up, huh? It's like a like one of those dark fairy tales, the grim fairy tales.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
So
that's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
The witches put a spell on her, so she didn't know she was hurting the kids.
You have my word, child.
And now her brain is like oatmeal now, like mush. There's nothing left. Like she had a breakdown or something.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
I hope they let me collect all that stuff on the battlefield. There's a lot of loot out there.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
Yeah, they do. Cool.
You were right.
I'm not so sure.
We could do nothing more. Nor could the Witcher, if she can be helped. I'm a learned sage.
Perhaps you're right.
Devil's spawn.
I hate coming out to this part of the map on the game because it's always so kind of depressing and extra gloomy. All these kids are gone now. Fiend dung. Part of the treasure I picked up was fiend dung. I think that's it. Get the heck out of here. Let me see if they have anything else to say.
Witcher.
No.
Give me a moment. I must gather my thoughts myself.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you at least
We'll
that.
deal with the witches, and then we'll come for you. Don't worry.
Another day gone to shit.
Alright, well, I better save it. Take a look at our map and see what we can do next. Destination Skellige. Maybe I'll do one of these side quests. I got a lot of side quests. I should start knocking some of these out. Just pick one randomly. Go all the way back up there. Alright. Did you order anything recently, Niels? Any movies or anything? I ordered a Blu-ray, a poster, and a mask, a bust. So far just the Blu-rays here. I'm still waiting for the... I got an official Friday the 13th Part 2 poster. They used to hang in a movie theater back in 1981. And I ordered a mask from a special effects artist from Etsy. He lives in Arizona. It's pretty cool. I don't want to say what it is to spoil it, but I'll probably be showing a video of it. It's going to be a while before I show another video because I haven't really had much money to spend lately. So it may be like a month before I do an update. I want to make sure I have at least a couple things to show, you know what I mean? Money's been really, really tight lately. Ooh, Fade to Black, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. That's one of the better ones that Vinegar Syndrome put out in the last few years, actually. It's a pretty cool... I'm sure you've seen it before, right? It's kind of it pays homage to some of the old horror movies. And then next Monday, I start a new job, so I'm a little bit kind of not really stressed, but I don't really know what to expect. So you know how that goes. Starting all over is hard to do, especially when you get older. The Slip is amazing, and it's a really good movie too. That was like that was one of their better releases, I'd say, like in the last 4 or 5 years. If you haven't seen it, okay, I won't tell you. I was going to kind of tell you a little bit about it, but I'm not going to. I don't want to spoil it. But you'll see what I mean. It's like it kind of pays tribute to old horror movies. That's all I'm going to say about it. Another bear? Doesn't really want anything to do with me. I hope so too, Niels. Thank you for that, man. I've been having a rough go of it the last 2 years. But I'm not going to get too much into it now because it's kind of personal, and I don't know who will be watching these videos, if anybody. But the job that I had 2 years ago, I was at for 11 years. But over the last 2 years, I've started and quit 3 jobs. This will be number 4. I've been having a rough time, and that's not good. At my age, I hate starting over, and I don't want a job hop. I'm not a kid anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not a spring chicken. And you know, the older you get, it's harder to learn, harder to be as active, you know, as you were like when you were in your 20s. I'm not saying I'm out of shape, but it's just different. Aches and pains and things are different, you know. So I'm really hoping that this one works out.
Whatever filth lives here sure chose an unusual place for its lair.
Ooh. What the hell is this?
Creature can use tools. Means it's sapient. Or just plain clever.
There's a monster that lives in here?
Somebody's doing some cooking. Yes. It's a human femur. A child's.
Somebody was eating children.
Human skulls in a magic circle. Monsters clearly using them. Drawing strength from the place of power. Gotta be a grave hag. Collected the skulls to draw the power through them. Confidence grew enough it started prowling the village. Need to take the skulls. Force it to go back to the cemetery. I'll get it there. That ought to really piss it off. Now to lay low in the cemetery. It's likely to crawl out after dark.
Cool. I'll do that later, though. I'm right in the middle of doing something else right now. It's different working with this new generation of people. I don't really know how to describe it, but it really bothers me when my last job that I was at, I started a job last November. It was a pretty good job, I thought. It was a guy that I used to work with worked at this place too, and he told me about it, and he kind of got my foot in the door. And then when I talked to the GM, the general manager, I had a really good interview, and I really liked the guy. I thought he was, you know, down to earth. And then so, you know, we negotiated pay. He actually gave me more than I was expecting, and everything was going good. And then I started working, and I was training, and these kids that are in their 20s, you know, I'm doing all this work, and I'm literally sweating through my clothes. That's just how I am. I'm a hard worker. And I would see these kids leaning with their hands in their pocket, leaning on the machines, watching me work. So I'm doing like the work for 3 people while 2 people sit and watch me work, and that really pissed me off. It really upset me. And I went and talked to the supervisor about it. I'm not a narc. I didn't drop names or anything like that. I didn't tell on anybody, but I just told him, I said, you know, that's not how I roll. I don't do it like that. And he said, well, you know, he didn't really tell me what I wanted to hear, and I ended up leaving because of that. It was just, I don't think I overreacted. I think if I would have stayed there, it would have stayed that way, and it probably would have got worse. And that's how they treat a new guy. How would they treat somebody that's been there for a while, you know? I hate that shit, man. People pull your weight. That really bothered me. Plus the hours, it was 12-hour shifts. But sometimes I think about it. Did I do the right thing? Did I do the wrong thing? Did I overreact? I don't know. I was just going by what my heart told me, my gut told me. A lot of wolves, man. I think that's how it is here too. But I don't know if people live at home, they just don't care. I don't know if people got lazy because of the coronavirus or what, but I've never been that way. You know, I always do the best job I can no matter what the job is. I'm not trying to sound like I'm this amazing guy. It's just, I'm kind of old school like that, you know? I'm not trying to make myself look any better than I am or anything at all. I promise that, but I'm just a normal, regular dude. But I expect somebody else to, if you're going to work with me, work as hard as me. Certainly don't just stand there and watch me work. Lean on your machine with your hands in your pocket, watch me. Man, I have calmed down a lot in my life. If that happened 10 years ago, I would have cussed people out right at the job. I would have said, who the fuck do you think you are? What are you doing? Good thing I didn't, though, because it would have just made me look like an ass. Yeah, there's kids in their like early 20s that I call them kids. I think in the 20s are kids. They could be my kids, you know, that's how young they were.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Nice. Let's see if I gained any. Yeah, that's terrible, man. I feel your pain, dude. Ooh. That's a good one. It's a steel sword. Is that right? Wow. Wow. Yeah, man. Life will throw a lot of curveballs at you, that's for sure. Feel like you gotta do what you feel is best, but then you wonder if it is best. Oh shit. I don't know if I can go down here. Yeah, that's all you can really do. You can't give up. I know people who have given up. I had about 6 or 7 years ago, when I lived in a different place, the neighbor across the street. He was my age, well, maybe a year or two younger than me. He lived there with his wife, and he was having a hard time finding a job. He was laid off, and he was a mechanic, but he was just having the hardest time finding a job. I think it was my opinion, he was trying to get, he wasn't just taking anything, he was trying to get like the very best job, and I think that might have been his problem. But anyway, he was looking everywhere trying to find a job, He was laid off for about over a year, and then one day I looked out my front window, and there was an ambulance, there was a police car, and a black van pulled up, and another police car. And I was thinking, what the hell happened? You know, what's going on over there? I found out he shot himself in the head. Killed himself. There was no warning signs, nothing. It was terrible, man. It really affected everybody. Yeah, I liked the guy too. You know, he was cool. He would come over and have a beer. We would just, I don't drink anymore, but you know, I was never really a big drinker. But I'd have a beer with him, a beer or two, and then there was another neighbor on the other side of the house, and the three of us would have a beer or a little campfire in the dude's backyard. Just shoot the shit, you know, and hang out. Or I would help him shovel his driveway. He would come over and help me shovel mine when the snow got really bad. And then just one day like that, he was gone. Like he didn't. There was no warning signs. It was just like, what the hell, man? His wife ended up having to sell a house because she couldn't. I don't know how they were making it in the first place. He was laid off, but she was still working, I think. Yeah, but then once he did what he did in the house too, he did it inside the house. That probably didn't help, you know. So she didn't want to be there anymore. Sure, it was probably messy. And even if you clean it, you can clean it good with bleach and paint over whatever and fix it, but you'll always have that memory or that eerie feeling, you know. I probably would have left too. And he was a really nice guy, man. He really was. I have not one bad thing to say about him.
Gloria is still unwell. Head's hot as a half, and she's seeing things.
What? Anything interesting?
But that reminded me when you said you get beaten down and get back up. It just reminded me like he got beaten down and he didn't get back up that last time. Like it got to him, you know. I sympathize for people like that. I really do. It's rough. I don't mean to bring that kind of stuff up, Niels. I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't talk about that kind of stuff. It's just kind of depressing, you know.
Farewell.
Yeah, exactly. You never know what demons people are fighting exactly.
was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? Refused a roof over me head by a common churl. I was born a noble's daughter. My brother and I, we managed the manor for years.
Hold on, I'll be right back, Niels. I just gotta grab a tea. Alright.
What happened to him?
A caller came one day. A drifter, a hunter. It wasn't long before we fell in love and wed. We prepared to leave the manor. My brother, he took offence, refused to bid me farewell. Years on I returned, but found no sign of him. Folk claimed monsters had infested our home, come to nest there.
I could take care of those monsters for you.
You're a witcher, right? No ordinary man would be so eager. Don't fret. It's all the same to me, provided you're honest. The house is east of here. Take this key. Once you've driven off the beasts, look for a chest. My treasure. Savings, really. They're yours.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over my head is all I need. And if it comes to it, I've other heirlooms to sell. But I know you witchers don't work for free. I could never let you go without honest pay. Gods keep you.
Alright, let's go check out the monster in her house.
Went to the forest for brushwood yesterday.
Do you not hear the huntsman? With some
Yeah, that's true, Niels. I think we've all done that sometimes, even when we're sad or hurt inside or just not doing very well. We all maybe smile or act like nothing's wrong. I think we're all guilty of that at some point. But yeah, you're right. Some people really have it a lot rougher than most. Hey, what's up, Spocky? How you doing? Not much, man. Not much. Just playing a little Witcher 3. Trying to get my channel to grow, but it seems like I'm losing viewers. Spocky, what's up with that? People don't want to watch Witcher 3 or what? Since I stopped playing Fallout 4, hardly anybody comes anymore. Somebody shot an arrow at me. Oh, how did I die? I wasn't paying attention. Thank you, Spocky. Don't worry, I don't die too much. I'll die once in a while, but not like in the beginning when I was dying a lot. What's up with you tonight, Spocky? I don't mind if people just watch too. Some people like to just watch in the shadows and don't like to chat. I don't blame you. When I'm watching people, I don't like to keep chatting either. I just like to watch. Because I watch on my TV, and if I have to chat, then I get my phone out and I'm not really paying attention. So if you just want to watch and don't chat, that's cool. I appreciate that, Niels, and it is always good to talk to you. Yeah, you're one of the few, Niels, that you come no matter what game I'm playing. Wait, to say it said the quest failed? Wait a minute, I gotta go back to the last save. Hold on. When was the last save? So I don't want to fail that quest. Let's try this one. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Spocky.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp.
You guys are cool
Some
too, and I like
peasants
chatting
found
with you
her and
guys.
took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Just because I got killed by those bandits, it said I failed the quest. That's why I went back to a previous save point, so I don't fail a quest. I didn't even check to see how much health I had left or anything. Sometimes I get to talking and chatting or whatever, and I forget what I'm doing. Starting to warm up a little bit here too in Wisconsin. The snow is actually melting now, and I got to get out in my backyard and clean up after my dogs. There's a whole winter's worth of dog droppings back there. I didn't go back far enough. Try this one. Hopefully tomorrow, if it's nice enough, I can get out there and clean up some of that mess back
Wounded
there.
and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Velen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Sometimes these loading screens take forever. Alright. Okay, that's not too far from where I was. I guess it's better than nothing. This time I gotta make sure I don't get killed by bandits.
To the forest for brushwood yesterday.
So the heavens sent you. Do you not hear the huntsman?
I'll just skip the dialogue. We already heard what she says.
What was that about?
What's become of me in me elder years? I was born in no...
What happened?
A caller came. Years on I returned, but...
I could take care of those.
You... Don't fret. It's all... The house is east.
What'll that leave you with?
A roof over... But I'm...
Alright. Let's do this.
Sir, why we're up our noses in frights and horrors, imps, Samovillas, mammals, twin, drake, points.
I think they were on top of this hill right over here. What the heck? Just sitting there full of arrows, left his sword and his shield down here. 3 arrows in his back. I gotta get those guys shooting arrows first.
Damn it.
One more guy standing up there.
Give him a choice.
Pretty good stuff. And I didn't die. That always helps. Alright, let's go kill the monsters in that lady's house. See what my weapons look like, if they need to be, because you have to repair your weapons quite a bit in this game. Your weapons have like a health bar, almost like your character does. So you have to constantly fix up your weapons, otherwise they're not as effective.
manor the old woman mentioned.
This thing's huge. There can be all kinds of monsters in there. What the hell?
Booby trap. Whoever set it knew what they were doing.
Jesus
Never
Christ.
known a monster to set a trap. Someone's here.
Wow. Took half my health. Actually, I do have 2 points I can use. Let me use them. Oh, I can use another mutagen too. Let's do this. Let's see. 50 vitality. Plus 5% attack power. That's pretty good, actually. Plus 100. I haven't seen the show Cobra Kai. I heard it was good. Yeah, people have been saying it's really good. That's on Netflix, right? I heard there's a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre starting, I think, Friday this week? Or is it next week? I saw the preview for it. It looks really good. There's another booby trap. Can I disarm it? Uh-oh. Door closed behind me.
Something's not right. A tripwire. Traps everywhere. Gotta be careful. Problem solved.
Awesome. All you have to do is look at it in your Witcher
Tripwire.
sense. You can disarm the...
Problem solved.
Oh.
One less to worry about. A sort of attic. Gotta get up there somehow.
I see that ladder, but hold on. I'm gonna look over here first. Yeah, I really love the Karate Kid. I liked 1 and 2, and then they had, I think the third one they had a girl, right? It was the trainee, I guess. But I remember watching that with my family in the movie theater way back. Good times.
Might be just long enough to reach that upper level. Let's see what's up there.
Think there's a monster up there?
Your reflexes have slowed. Hope you're not hurt. Those were my traps.
Letho.
Yeah, didn't expect to see you either. You one of them?
Who's them?
To the Emperor, mercenaries. To themselves, bounty hunters. To me, ordinary sons of bitches.
Well, got nothing to fear from me. Took a job from an old woman. Supposed to get rid of the monsters here.
Did that already. Count on you remembering that when you collect your pay.
Look at his
Who'd you
arms.
piss off this time?
Emperor just decided to get rid of me. I'm an inconvenient witness after all. I've run into loads of men out to kill me ever since I left Loch Mween.
Now I understand all the traps.
Gotten real careful.
For good reason. Don't look a bit like lost travelers.
They're not. Means Lewis sold me out.
Lewis?
Old friend, kinda. Did a few jobs together once, a while past. Lewis recommended this place to me.
So maybe those men down below wound up here by accident.
Eat my own boot before I believe that. Gotta get rid of them. Coming?
Lead the way. We got a plan of attack?
Yeah. Improvise.
Get him! Right, me lovers, to work!
Goddamn fools.
Shoddily armed for assassins.
They're just scouts. Came to see if Lewis was telling the truth. Rest must be waiting nearby.
And your old pal probably knows where.
He was the only one knew I'd be here. Must have told them. Think me and him are due for a little chat.
Could be interesting. Love to see it.
Come along. Sight of two witches should loosen his tongue that much quicker. Stay close to me. It's one of those places that's hard to find if you don't know where to look.
Well, hold on. Don't go so fast. I want to loot the battlefield here.
This Lewis. Somehow doubt he's one of your best friends.
Stick closer, Geralt.
No. Did he leave? I'm going to end up failing
You
the
know
quest.
how it is in this trade. Drink with someone in the evening, check if he's robbed you in the morning.
How'd you meet?
Was before Foltest kissed this world goodbye. Lewis was a wanted man in Italy.
Yeah,
Hefty
look.
bounty on his head.
Let me save it really quick. I want to see if I can look around. I don't know if I'll be back here.
These were hard to come by. So I decided to catch the bastard, make some coin. Stick closer, Geralt.
Wonder what door this opens.
Sturdy barn key, it said. Let's go see if we can open us up a barn. Stuff to look at here.
Look like twins. Old woman's brother. Must be.
Come on, I didn't come in here to look for a mug. Give me something good. A mug and a rope. Let's go check out that locked barn. I hope so. We're due for a good TCM. The last couple have been awful. Really, really bad. When they had Leatherface as a child, come on. I didn't like those at all. I thought they were terrible. So we're due for a good one. The last good ones I thought were the ones with Jessica Biel and Arlie Ermy. Those were the last good ones, I think, in my opinion. Alright, this is the window we jumped out. So that means we've been in everything except for this building, these two buildings here. And I can't go any faster than that. Good. Who was the director for this one? Do you know? Did they say? I didn't even really do any research on it. I did see the preview though. It was like a minute and a half long. It looked really good when he was cutting through the floor. Somebody was hiding underneath the floorboards. I don't know if there's a couple trailers probably, but can't get in there. Why can't I get in here? There we go. If you don't have a key, just knock the whole frickin' wall down. What is this?
A journal. Little wear and tear. Someone's journal.
Let's read Dolores's journal, shall we? It's pretty long. But we're gonna do it. I feel like we're spying. The 3rd of Fianan. Hot summer days have come earlier than usual this year. Humbert has grown unbearable. He gets angry whenever I accompany the milkmaids to the river. He says I'm not to fraternize with the help. But what makes him truly furious is when I converse with Yan and Fred. He claims a well-born lady should not mix with men of lower rank. That doing so undermines his rightful authority over them. Perhaps once the summer swelter begins to fade, he'll become more tolerable. The 20th of Fianan. The boredom weighs heavier and heavier upon me. I love my brother and I'm glad we did not sell the estate after our parents died, but at times I daydream of what it would be like to live somewhere else with other people. The 43rd of Fianan. They have some long days, some long months. The 43rd. We've a guest. He's the son of Lord from somewhere near Gor's Velen. A hunt took him across our land and he asked for lodging. Oh, what a joy. Finally, something is happening. The 15th of Lammas. The time has come to admit it. I love Roderick, and I feel he loves me too. I hope Humbert will be pleased. The 18th of Lammas. I told Humbert about Roderick and me. He flew into a rage. He said that match was out of the question. Perhaps I can convince him otherwise. The 21st of Lammas. Humbert remains implacable, but I shan't abandon my love of my life for him. If I'm left with no other choice, I will run away with Roderick. Gnomish Prankings. I think I read that one already. Well, there was no locked barn door. Unless there's more to this place. Another trap. Is this part of their property? Let's see if that's a barn door. Am I over encumbered? Yes, I sure am. Dang, how did I get so encumbered? Probably because I'm a hoarder. Alright. That's actually just enough to keep me right at the level. 130 out of 130. No barn door down here. I really don't want to leave without finding a locked door. Ah, locked. Okay.
Somebody lived here once.
That's all it was? Hey, Hector, what's up, man?
Dolores. Something here. A chest.
100 florins. Oh, that's what she promised me. She said if I clear the monsters out, she would reward me with whatever I can find in the chest. So that's what that was. Alright, we can follow. Hector said, how are you doing? I'm doing good, man. Of other channel, but I chose yours. Oh, well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's always good to... I wouldn't blame you, man, if you went and watched a horror movie instead of watching this. I always do appreciate your, stopping by to say hi. What's up, old helmet? When I get to where we're going with this guy, gotta save it. Haven't saved it in a while. And I haven't dropped signal in a while either, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Actually, let me see if I can save it right now. I've been dropping so much lately that...
Come on, girl.
What are you doing, you idiot? The horse is supposed to follow the trail and it goes off on its own. Man, this game is so awesome. Yeah, Hector, man, if you want to go and watch the horror movie, please feel free to do so, man. I do appreciate the support, I really do, but I would not expect you to sit and watch this for hours. You already did the other day. I think you sat for like a good 4 hours and watched me. That means a lot, man. You don't have to do that every time or feel like you need to. You know what I mean?
Slower.
Oh. What the hell? Jeez. Dried fish.
Move it.
Alright, where are we going, man? Come on. Is this the place? Guess so. See if we can clear out a bandit camp. Me and Letho. Ooh. Hopefully these guys are dead already.
Letho. Greetings. Good to see you, alive and well.
Alright, Niels, have a good night, man.
Of course.
Or good morning. And
we're old mates,
always good to talk to you, sir.
Who's your friend?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Another one? What's this? Prime contract available in the area? Sit down. Care for a drink?
I don't drink with traitors and rats.
Whoa, let's be civil now. Remember, you're on my turf.
Arno Vestor's men showed up at the manor. You were the only one knew I was there.
Thanks, Hector.
They'll be nipping at your heels for a while. Said so yourself. Perhaps they finally caught a whiff.
With your help.
You've not been here 5 minutes, and already you've offended me twice.
No insult worthy of scum like you.
Oh, that's a third one.
Careful, mate.
Alright, hold on. Let me fix my weapon really quick. Before I start whipping ass. Do I have a weapon repair kit? Uh-oh. I don't think I do. Oh, my weapons are pretty good, though.
Witches! Witches not to attack humans!
Make exceptions. Lie still or you'll bleed to death. Tell me where Vestor's men are. I'll give you something to staunch the bleeding.
They're north of here. In Lindenvale.
I'm curious. How much does the life of an old mate get you these days?
Things been shy of late. And we fell afoul of the Black Ones. Vestor showed up one day, offered half of the bounty on your head, and a letter of absolution from the Emperor. You got to understand, you don't say no to an offer like that.
I understand.
Hey, my medicine!
Gotta understand, Lewis. You don't betray men like me. Time to see Vestor.
Going with you.
Wait, before you go, let me loot the battlefield.
Damn you!
I'm over encumbered again.
This rabid dog's here! They'll eat me alive! Have mercy!
Oh, this guy wants mercy now.
Damn you! This rabid dog's here! They'll eat me alive! Have mercy! Horsens!
These people were animals, man. They just
Damn you!
killed everybody.
This rabid dog's here! They'll eat me alive! Have mercy! Horsens!
Alright, that's all for this place. Save it.
Nilfgaardian name.
From Metner, I think. But he's hunted and killed everywhere from the far south to the Dragon Mountains.
Why have I never heard of him?
Goon goes by different names. Brandon Wilf, Apple Saxon, Manfred Wimplebottoms.
Manfred Wimplebottoms? Good name for a clown.
Ones he's done in, sure worth laughing. Preferred method, rip the teeth out one by one, then cut the mouth open ear to ear. It's how they punish deadbeat debtors in the Nilfgaardian underworld.
Quite the career. Underworld to serving the Emperor and his court.
Yeah, scum does usually float to the top. Keep your eyes open.
Think they're really here?
Don't know. But like I said, I've grown real careful.
Hey, can I sell some stuff here?
Faster.
Wait. This would be great if I could sell something here. This guy a merchant? Grave digger.
Best give Crow Perch a wide berth.
Hold on. Take a look at the map and see if there's a smithy or a merchant. There is, way over here. Alright.
Go. Faster.
Nice mounts.
Gotta be worth more than the entire village.
Might be too late for the smithy. Here. If I can wait till I'm gonna save it, see if I can meditate till morning and see if that guy's open. I don't know if it'll ruin the quest, that's why I'm gonna save it. Hector said I'm waiting for blood for Dracula 4K. Something happened with it. Also waiting for Night of the Demon. It says release on the 27th. Wow.
I send her to the wood for kindling, where beasts devour.
Oh, come on. Really? Why would it be oh, is it? There we go, okay.
Trusty arms for all sorts, steel swords and strong...
Show me your wares.
Ooh, he's got a lot of good stuff that I can't even use yet. All the stuff that has red X's I've not leveled up high enough to use. But I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. I have 3 crossbows? Why? That one's 6 to 8 damage, and that one's 6 to 8 damage. I don't need both of those. Oh, shit. Alright, plus 30 for the silver sword. Sell him something worth 3. Now I can buy that sword. Yes, sir. No, I have no money and he has 405 monies. Does he have any weapon repair kits? He does. Very good, very good.
So long.
Ooh, yeah, hell yeah.
Trusty arms for all sorts.
Show me your wear.
Alright. There's nothing else I really need from that guy, so I'm not going to sell anything more.
So long.
Save it and we'll continue our little journey here, our little mission. We're gonna help our friend get back.
Ice encased his arms. Like
What's in the barn?
Hey!
Got company? Run and find your parents. Tell them to grab whatever's valuable, take you and flee. Got it? Good. Give this to your mother. Now run.
I like this guy.
What was that?
Compensation. Stay here and don't interfere, no matter what happens.
What? I came with you to help you, man. How can
Like
I not
you
interfere?
is.
Oh, no. Well, I saved it, so... Plug your ears. This is going to be violent. Oh. Hey, thanks, Spocky. Appreciate you, man.
What the blazes?
A bolt of lightning or something?
Shut up, all of you.
Letho of Gullet. Good to see you, alive and well.
Funny. Second time today I've heard that lie.
It is no lie. You will certainly fetch a higher bounty alive.
Really? How much?
Enough to buy me an estate in Kovir, where I will lie about eating fruit till the end of my days.
Not bad. Not every man gets to know the price on his head.
Most men would prefer not to have one. But why have you come? To make my life easier?
We were passing by. Decided it was time to finally meet the famous Arno Vester in person.
I am flattered. Shame we'll not get to know one another better.
Why? Going somewhere?
No, simply because I will kill you in a moment.
Wanna kill me, but you don't even know me. Not nice. Think I have to punish you for that. But I won't kill you. I'll just cut off your hands. Cut off all your hands. One man after the other. Till the end of your days, those stumps will remind you of the mistake you made.
Bloody hell. You fucking dimwit. I hadn't time to exchange 2 words with the man.
He provoked me!
Uh-oh. Hulk smash. Oh. Oh. Oh.
We have no quarrel with you, but one false move and...
And what?
You will end like him. What say you to that?
Oh, they killed him?
What do I say?
They killed our buddy.
Simple. You're as good as dead.
Hope they didn't kill our buddy.
Zanguibarian venom. Something's fishy.
They poisoned him. Shot him with the poison arrow. Maybe I can, Oh, he's coming too. I was gonna say maybe I can heal him.
You still here?
They'd have cut your head off if I hadn't been here.
So you proved useful after all.
Could have told me.
No fun in that.
You all right? You're conscious, but the Zanguibarian venom could still kill you. Got the antidote?
Saddlebag. Take it in a minute. Couple of days I'll be like new.
What was it for, that whole farce?
Told you. I'd been on the run since Loch Muin. Loads of pursuers. Got ambushed once, almost died. So I decided it was time to end it. Once and for all.
So he was on a suicide mission.
Vester's gang and paid off his arbalist. You just witnessed the rest of the story.
What?
What about Lewis? Was he part of this plan?
Nah, a minor complication.
Have a good one, Spocky.
Though his
Take care,
betrayal,
man.
It did get me thinking. But I had to risk it. If you hadn't cut down every last witness, I'd be a free man. Letho of Gullet is dead. Word of that would have spread across the continent in days.
Wouldn't have done it if you'd let me in on your plan.
told you not to get involved. Well, my plan's in shambles. I should really disappear.
So I ended up screwing up his plan instead of saving him.
You could wait things out at Kaer Morhen.
With your friends from the School of the Wolf? No thanks. Could end badly.
Tell them I sent you. They'll understand, give you space.
Kaer Morhen, you say? Why not? Got some loose ends to tie up, but then I'll head there.
Help you somehow? Need anything?
No thanks. I'll be fine.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen.
See you, Wolf.
They make you make decisions in the game and then they tell you later what the plan was. So I wasn't supposed to save him. But how would I know, you know? Stealing from these poor people, taking bread and goat hides. Lighting their candles. Jeez. That's it for that. Quick save and then see what else is available for a mini quest, side quest. Talk to a hunter named Nealon. We can return to Dolores of Rearden. That's what we'll do. Turn to Dolores of Rearden.
First the army's passed, then the Hawks, now the Junker. Grim Reaper must be having a lark.
Like winter.
Sent my young'uns to get mushrooms yesterday. To the woods? Alone? You know how
Wait, what's this? Oh, that's the boxing match.
More food for the rest.
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns near about Smith.
Whoa! Move it!
Going the wrong way.
Wild hunt take rats. We've had none of those since they stole the cattle.
Hey,
Where is Dolores? She can't be there, is she?
Betrayed.
Maybe she is. Where would she be?
Why are you pushing?
Get out of my sight.
It's not Dolores.
Be the witchman. Reconnect. Pick more interesting things from
Says return to Dolores, but it brings me to that fight. There we go.
Ye seek trouble? Come.
I'm staying here.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, found no sign of her.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No, she were her happy, smiling self. Nothing different than late. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village, forgot to tell you.
No. My sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
This
There
seems
must have some
fishy.
men folk to scour the woods.
This guy's shacking up with their sister?
I'll
I think they had
look in
something
the
to do
woods.
with it.
You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises. Greetings, you Glenna?
Aye. But gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
A ginger.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times. We talk.
She seemed strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
Jesus.
Thanks. Farewell.
She was just so matter-of-fact about it, like she didn't even care. If you ask me, the howlers got her. What else you want?
We would have Hannah visit today. Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and hoes. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat them. I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Uh-huh. I'm starting to think more and more, and Neelan's up to something.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No.
Probably the
She looked
sister.
in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Thanks. Farewell.
They were in cahoots.
Ow!
Well, I'm not too afraid to go into the forest.
Get out of my sight.
Peller? Yeah, this is the Peller.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Could use a few potion ingredients. Show me what you...
Holy Christ, you got a lot of stuff, Peller. Yeah, you won't be able to do much for me, Peller.
Could use a few potion ingredients. So long.
Hey, what's up, Mike? Going on a wolf hunt. I'm to save somebody's wife. The whole thing smells very, very fishy to me. Oh, they're looking up into the tree. Oh, there's a lady. Is that a lady or is it?
Witcher?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
Yeah, it's a good game, Jessica.
You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Neelan's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Neelan ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
She's fishy.
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'm not getting my sister back. And Neelan's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
And you're a jealous sister.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you, Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
Anybody's heartless here, lady, it's you. Don't you point the finger at me. Oh, it's a dog. It's not a...
No man did this. Cuts. Made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off.
Oh. Don't tell me Hannah turned into a werewolf.
This is getting interesting.
I hope my Hannah doesn't turn into a werewolf. I have a dog named Hannah. She's big like a wolf.
Must be Hannah. Smell of a rotting corpse. Torn to pieces, blood spattered all around.
So that is Hannah.
Must be Hannah. Torn to pieces, literally.
I probably have, Mike. I think I've done just about every quest except for the DLC.
Claw marks. Deep. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful. Shit. Climb on the tree.
Oh,
I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
The funny sound here in these games.
Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead.
Let me see something once. Make sure that my sword is nice and sharp, because these werewolves are tough. Because they heal. They heal over and over and over. Oh, looks like the steel sword is full. I mean the silver sword.
Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
Find something else on the ground. There'll be a nice red circle on the map once the monster comes out. So I can't get up there. Find something on the ground. Find a werewolf's lair using your Witcher senses. Ooh, I saw something red over here.
Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
The smell of the stink. The werewolf stink. Oh.
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off,
Now it
leaves them in
makes
the
sense.
woods?
The husband's the werewolf. It's gotta be.
Looks like a hunter's quarters.
Level 6, that ain't shit. This'll be quick. hunter's quarters. Townsfolk said the hunter was not afraid to go in the woods, so it makes sense why now. Ooh, silver ingot. I'll take it. Locked.
Notes. Wonder whose.
Let's read the note. I am who I am, I can't change that. Shirts woven of parsley and potions made of virgin tears might work in old wives' tales, but not for me. It is time to come to terms with it. With Hannah's love and iron discipline, I have found a way to manage. But I must remember to hide in the woods before the full moon rises. To go somewhere far from others, far from Hannah. The attack comes and then passes. I wake up with wounds on my hands and a taste of blood in my mouth. Perhaps it is for the best that I don't remember. Killing prey with bow and arrow is one thing. To tear it apart with fang and claw, at least here deep in the woods, I won't hurt any people. Merciful Melatili, watch over any who stray too close. Another silver ingot. I'll take it. Alright, now there's probably a cellar here or something, right? Trapdoor. Maybe there's a root cellar out back. It's giving me a very small radius here.
Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from.
Man, that's an awesome root cellar.
How you like that silver?
No! Stop! Don't harm him!
Are you crazy? Move.
Think we need to talk.
It's Neelan!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
You're raving, woman. What are you saying?
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him! Always have! Even after I learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. It was the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
Oh.
You won't kill anyone, ever again.
No! Don't hurt him!
Get out of here before I change my mind. Run. Sorry it had to end this way.
Wolf's Bane, that's kind of fitting. Does he have a cow in here? Alright, let's get out of here. This is creepy. Thing over here. Check out what Neelan had locked. Oh, hello. Nice little hunter's lodge here. I like this. I like this place a lot. Oh. Put your sword away, man. If she won't interact. Silver ore times 4, I'll take it. Alright, what do we want to do next? Do another side quest. Go to Ciri's room in Velen. Go to An invitation to Kira Metz. We still didn't do the return to Dolores O'Riordan. Let's do that one. Right there, Lindervale. Alright, I gotta get to a fast travel stand over here.
Won't be as cocky once the Baron's man with your arse.
I wonder why they keep bringing me here.
Little prick. Oh.
Sir, we were up our noses in fights and horrors, some of his mammons flying draped points,
And over me coffin sing this cheer.
Hey, is that Dolores right there? Yeah, it is. Dolores O'Riordan.
You've returned. What's become of my home?
It's safe now.
I thank you. This means so much. And perchance did you find my chest? With my treasures?
Yeah, pretty generous as rewards go.
You've earned every last bit.
Time I was on my way.
God's guide you.
Time I was on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged. Such a pleasant stay. Now it's time for me to go. The autumn moon lights my way. But now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's heading my way. Alright, let's do another one. Series room, what is that? Oh, sometimes I grow so tired.
Time to water the horses.
You guys threatening me?
So, what's it?
Oh, now what?
Where's your gold? You can tell us willingly, or...
No, please. We've none left. Sir, help us.
Stay out of this.
Sir, I will kill you right where you
Leave
stand.
them alone.
What's it to you?
Won't stand by and watch you rob and murder them. Plain refuse to.
Got a sensitive one? Look away, woman. Still here. Oi! Get him! Fucking shit! All together! Wizardry!
That's right!
Thank you, sir. I don't know who you are, but thank you. They slaughtered us like swine.
Slaughtered them like swine.
Why is your hair so grey, darling? The ladies find me handy.
I didn't mean to take that dude's stuff.
Spot a cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd?
Like to take a look.
Crossbow is 6 to 8 damage, and this one is 5 to 7 damage. This one I can't use until I'm level 21. I have no idea how I have it now at level 10, but I don't want to get rid of it. I already read that book. Alright. And I have a better saddlebag than that, so keep moving.
Farewell.
Oh. What's going on here? You don't have a little... Oh. Jesus. You couldn't put down a little hay or something? A little blanket?
Lovely natural surroundings. Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Folks don't object to your white mug.
Now what?
Ah, Witcher! Greetings! Baron's not here. Rode off to find a healer. For the wife, naturally.
I know. Seen what's happening outside the gates?
What do you mean? Baron left me in command. Told the boys to set things right, put them in order. The new order.
They're murdering and pillaging.
That is the new order. And I don't give a flying fuck if you like it or not.
White one. Think your two swords could take on 40?
We might have to find out. I just wanted to come here and see Ciri's room. I missed it before somehow. I just want to cross this off my list.
Plowing hangover.
So this is Ciri's room? No, this is Ciri's room. Stash. You can store weapons, armor, and junk in your stash for safekeeping. Confident they will never be stolen or disappear.
So Ciri was here.
I was supposed to find this a long time ago.
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this? Dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
I can't believe I missed this completely.
A spinning top. Gretka's toy.
Go to the kitchen and talk to Gretka. I don't want to stash anything here. Let's go talk to Gretka. Gretka in here?
Thistle.
Hey, Gretka.
Thistle. Shanana King.
So you're Gretka?
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Fishy white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Siri told me about you.
Look familiar?
My top! Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Siri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
Did it?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Do you know where Ciri is?
No. One day I bought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Thanks, Great Cat. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
Carry on. Come on. Oh, for God's sakes, will you just go?
You white one, look like you got soused last night too.
Alright, let's see what we can do next. Should we go back and talk to Kira Metz? Get that one knocked out?
What's that you're muttering? Midges will fight you on account of this downpour. You!
Oh, I won't be able to fast travel here. But I can fast travel to Mid-Cops. Right down the road. Right here. Now, I'll finish this quest and then I'll try to hit up some of those question marks on that little map in this area. And I may have time for one more little mission after this.
Proper downpour this is.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison, or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Stuff up there. Oh, cool. got a nice place too.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Said you had a request for me. Why'd you want a magic lamp? I'd like to buy something from you. What are you doing in Velen? Any word on other sorceresses of the lodge? Let's talk about the lamp first.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
You said you had a request for me.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse?
Absolutely.
You're so good at these things.
You got it. Let me ask a couple more questions.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Maybe it was a curse.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
Good point.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Okay, so I gotta become friends
Think
with the
they'll be
spirits.
willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Hey, what's up, Smurf?
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village.
Alright.
Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
Jesus.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Alright. I'm off to Fyke Isle.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
And Geralt.
Thank you.
Alright. You got it, Blondie. Quest items. You have a new quest item. Prepare it for use by placing it in an appropriate slot in the inventory panel. Then selecting it from the quick access menu. To use the item, press or hold R1. Quest item. It's called a lamp, right? Wait, it's already in my inventory. So I gotta press R1 to use it. Okay. And this. I guess you can't move that. It automatically just stays in your inventory. We'll find out. Save it. How far is it? Oh, Jesus. That can't be it. Wait a minute. Wait. I have the wrong quest marked. What was the name of the quest? Can't be that one, is it? The search for Ciri had taken Yennefer to the... Yeah, we don't want to do that one. Volunteer? Okay, here's the one. A tower full of mice. A horrible curse had befallen Fyke Isle and a tower that stood upon it. Alright, that's the one we want to do. So where is it? Oh shit, right there. We don't even have to fast travel. For a creepy game, this part's very peaceful. The water looks nice, even though, I mean, it's raining and cloudy in the sky, but the color of the water seems very peaceful. Scared me.
How close is it? Where
I literally
are you?
jumped.
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
You don't have to stay, Smurf. I'm sure there's some other cool stuff on YouTube somewhere.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? Let them interfere. You must be very careful.
Screaming.
Show me what you got.
Chest. I don't know what it is.
Wonder what killed them. Doesn't look like the work of necrophages.
Oh.
Fresh corpse. Must have come here a while after the nobleman's death.
Ooh, a master repair kit. Those are good. Buildings out here? Tower full of mice. Oh, turned the wrong way. It's a water hag. Oh, that was nice. She had a nice little comeback. Before we go up, let's have a look around over here.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
It said press R1, right? Fucking Todd. Well, I gotta probably open it up with my wheel, right? Yeah. There we go.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie.
What am I supposed to do? Stand here and watch, right?
Millie, we gotta flee.
You gotta flee. We gotta flee.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
Blood. Many must have died here.
What in the hell? Oh.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
What riled up the peasants so much that they would come here for blood?
Gold! Piles of it! Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who? Who are you?
That's pretty fresh. Still got to go downstairs too.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the high...
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Somebody had a bed up here. What does it do? Oh, did it open up that little case right there? Wait a minute.
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
I can hear somebody crying. I'll go down into the basement and see what happens down there. Something was banging down there, pounding on the door or something. Henrietta? Henrietta might be downstairs. Where was that? Wait. Is there still one more? This is where the banging was coming from right here. I think. No. No, this is not where the banging was coming from. It was over here. This is new here. There's a blob over there or something. What? Yeah. Yeah, she just might. Down here. Rusty sword. Oh, here we go.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let them out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Huh. Really? Well, I think I have some armor I can use now that I was holding on to. Hey, Let Us Play is in the house, guys. Let's welcome my friend Sammy. What's up, buddy? Alright, it's been a while since I saved it, so let me do that. And I'm missing something here. I'm missing... Good, this is a good place to relax. I'm kind of in chill mode right now. I'm getting a little tired myself, but I'm really intrigued about this quest, and I want to finish it before I log off. I found I have a lamp now that Kiera Metz gave me, a lamp that I can't communicate with the dead, but I can see some of their dying moments, if that makes sense. And I'm trying to piece together clues that they're giving me, but it doesn't really seem to fit. I heard pounding before, but I didn't find anybody down there other than rats, so I'm not sure. Did find a key, but I don't know where the key goes to. go back upstairs again and see if I missed anything. I don't want to go back outside just yet. Probably gonna have to eventually. I think there's something out there I might have missed. Put the lamp back on. It says for my objective underneath the little mini map in the top corner, it says a tower full of mice, explore the tower, and optional, use the magic lamp to find ghosts. So of course I'd like to try to do both. I'd like to try to do everything, even the optional portions of the quest. I think there's probably a scene or two outside that I missed. I'm just going to kind of do a sweep through here really quick again and go back out. I already went in here, checked. That guy was taking gold and he was killed. Didn't show who killed him. Pretty sure I've already seen everything up here. Probably have to take a little walk around the perimeter of the tower outside. There's one thing here that I didn't quite get though. There was scratch marks on the floor.
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
So that's definitely a clue. But what? I don't know. Let's see. If I use my Witcher senses here. And there's also a couple of handles on the wall. This one was down when I first got here to it, and I flipped it up. But I don't know what it does. And then there's one over here. Oh, they had to both be down. Okay. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Let me save it.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Okay. There's tubes holding bodies or something. Suspended animation or something. Heard something crying.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Oh, she can see me?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Huh.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
Wow.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it.
Jesus.
They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I... couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach.
Oh.
They tore me apart, and I could not even scream.
What a horrible way to...
Have I not suffered enough?
Oh.
Why can't I leave this place?
Found a fresh corpse in the tower. So many... I want to ask all three of these questions. I hope two of them don't disappear if I ask one.
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Settle down.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
She's lying.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Oh, shit. Let's see.
Gotta catch them. Basement, or did she go outside? She said she can't leave the tower, but then again she might have been lying.
It sounded for a moment like you joined the Wraiths yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Official.
Oh, shit.
Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Origin, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Alright. I guess we're on our way. Go get Graham. Fast travel sign. Where's the nearest? I guess the nearest fast travel post is right here. And we'll just walk south.
Why you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon. It won't be his car. Ouch.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They force you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats.
Oh my God.
She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
Oh God.
She was alive the whole time? But... It can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I'd have noticed she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there? In the tower? Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes. Go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
Through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me. It weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that...
It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it.
Give me a big kiss. A big lickery kiss.
Kiss me.
Oh no. This is not gonna go well. Oh, gross. Witcher can't even look, and he's seen some gross shit. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. She stole his life.
At last.
So she took his life.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabella are reunited.
I'm not sure that's what he wanted. Maybe it was. Oh man. Look at this. I never really looked at these.
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
The Mage Alexander's Log, Part 1. I have time to read it really quick. Day 237. My experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Methodological errors are not at fault. The problem lies in the shoddy and fallible research material I am forced to work with. Despite his prior assurance, Vezerad is unable to provide me with enough moderately healthy specimens for my tests. Most of the material is starved and terrified, having been dragged here straight from a dungeon. I waste a great deal of time daily washing and delousing them before I will sow sterility first. The attitude of a patient undergoing treatment can have a sufficient comprehension, let alone enthusiasm, the research part of their punishment. I have tried a few times, though I had the distinct impression they understood little, but perhaps their student of learning. But that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. He was kind of a mad scientist. It says my internet connection is bad again. I've been having issues with that for the last 3 or 4 days. Hopefully I'll have enough